Hey YouTubers, anybody here? I'm bummed because I freaking spent all that time filming those abandoned buildings and the shit was filming like in this weird way, and I'm just gonna have to go there again, do it all over again because I don't even know if I'm gonna post those videos because one came out like with the blue color to it and the other one came out like with this weirdness to the buildings. Like I can't even explain it how it was going. Bummed out. And then the person I brought with me freaking didn't want to walk, so I ended up having to do the last like 5 buildings, try to do them by myself, and I didn't want to, and I'm pissed because it was filming shitty the whole time, and I didn't realize it, and I was kind of too scared to get close to the buildings because you never know who's inside of them, and someone could get snatched away, and fucking so bummed. I don't think there's any way, if anybody knows if there's a way to change the color back to like regular of something that you've already filmed. I don't know if there is, but I wish that I could figure out if there was a way because it was the home for the feeble-minded in Belchertown, Mass, and they have all these abandoned buildings. But it was built in 1922 and had all these old buildings there, and I wanted to see them. You guys see it in color because so they don't look as abandoned as they should be because of the way that the color was on the video. So I'm thinking maybe I wanted like to be able to review them and see if you see anything in the windows or anything like that. Any, maybe scary faces in the windows, but because of the way it filmed, it came out blue. Looks a little bit like it's infrared or black and white or something, but it's not. I'm just bummed. Took me a lot of walking and filming and for almost like nothing. And then I wanted to do it live then from StreamYard and get somebody in the room that would come up on the panel and be my ears so I could tell if it was actually showing on the screen for people, but I couldn't find anybody to do that with me. So I'm going to have to go up there at some point with somebody who maybe wants to go. And we'll get out of the car and walk around and actually enjoy, being up there. But what a bummer, like, that it filmed the way it did, because, man, it was like a 30-minute video of these really old buildings, all abandoned and stuff. And they look pretty creepy. I guess it was closed down because of the inhumane treatment of the people that were in there. I can only imagine what they were doing to them. I'm going to look up more information on it and, talk about. I would like to know, like, if anybody, like, lived through the place. I mean, God knows what they were doing to them up there. Probably lobotomies and all kinds of stuff. Don't even consider jumping up there. You jump up there and you will die. I'm telling you, you'll fall flat on the cement. I just need you to sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Sit, Roscoe. Sit, boo boo. Sit. Go ahead. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. So, is anybody here? Does anybody, I know I'm going to go on live later. I am, but, I wish I had somebody that I knew that would go and go walking with me through these abandoned. No, I don't want to go through them. But they do say there was asbestos in them and shit, and that the tunnel was closed off on one of the buildings. I'd like to know what tunnel are they talking about? You know, I mean, and have somebody doing something else with their camera that knows what they're doing, maybe like an EVP or anything at all, that necrophonics, is that what it's called? some kind of shit like that. Somebody who just, is into this stuff as much as me, because I end up losing my thought for it when I got to worry about my safety and I'm all by myself and and I wanted to fix the way it was filming, but I couldn't. Seem like I just didn't. I don't know. Whatever. So how is everybody today? It was a rainy day, but it wasn't raining when I was doing the exploring. What a waste of time since it was all filming shitty. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload those videos because you can't really. I don't know. Just a bummer. And the thing is that while I was filming it, it wasn't showing it the way it was actually filming it. Like it didn't look blue through the screen, and it didn't look funky when I was filming it. And like the second one, when I was looking at all those other buildings, which I think were where they would keep the people, that's like weird looking filming. And it doesn't show you that it's filming that way. So you don't know. It should, so you know to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I really wish I'd have been able to get a hold of somebody to, when I tried to StreamYard it, to have been my ears so I could know if you guys were seeing what I was looking at. So, bummer. Maybe some other time, right? Who knows? Who knows? But I don't even know if there's anybody here in live. I mean, I see number. It says 7 here, but I guess there's just people who don't want to talk. So that's cool. Who knows what's going on? Who freaking knows, right? Bummer. So is there anybody out there that wants to say anything? I mean, is it not not you guys can't hear me, or you know 8 people and nobody wants to speak? Don't be shy. Type something in. Anyway, oh well. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm. Hey, Rachel. I went to like an abandoned school for the feeble-minded, and I made extensive videos, but it was filming in weird colors, and I didn't know, and it's kind of a bummer because you spend that much time filming, and then you look back and you're like, shit, I wanted to see like any faces appeared in the windows and shit like that, but because of the colors that it filmed in, because of the way I started to like at the end of be so frustrated because I was all by myself that it didn't come out quite the way I wanted to. So I'm still debating on whether or not I'll even bother posting those videos. But I guess so. I'll probably end up live streaming later, like around 10 or something, and maybe talk about the buildings. Yes, during StreamYard that could have been caught, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I wanted to get somebody that would come up on this panel and like then they could be my ears because I couldn't hear I couldn't see the camera like when I turned it around to see if it was actually gonna show what I wanted to have it shown. Um, so I waited for a little while to see if anybody would come on that I could put on the panel, and nobody came, so I couldn't even do it that way. So I'm gonna have to just take another trip up there someday and try it all over again because those videos, they're not the way I want them to be. The last one, as a matter of fact, although that one had color, it had this weird effect to it. It was like a weird special effect or something. And I don't know how the shit got changed. I didn't do it. So it's a weird thing to me that it changed like that. Even when I took a picture, it didn't come out like that. It came, and when it was looking through the screen, it didn't look like that. So, and I wanted to change it when I was in the car, but somebody was like, "Oh, can't you just do that when you get home?" But so that's another issue. Yeah. So it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. When it shows number on here, there was our bot for YouTube for each channel averages about 10 to 15 bots starting on peak times in YouTube. So you're saying that nobody's here except you and 9 bots? Well, perhaps. At least that's, I didn't know they have bots. What is that for? Just to see what people are saying or something? Odd. Odd. Huh? But, so I guess I'll just come on tonight around 10 p.m. I'm still debating on whether or not to post those videos since they're not exactly how I wanted them to be. I wanted people to be able to see the colors, and it doesn't allow me to. I know, but it I don't know what it was doing. It kind of, I don't know. I can doesn't give me like an option to change it back to regular color. I wonder if it's like I can't, after it's already been filmed that way, then I can't change the color, which they should let you. I mean, if I could take a picture and then change it to if I want it to be black and white or then filter, then why can't I do it with something I've already filmed? Why can't I change the color on a video, after it's already been filmed? Shitty. It doesn't give you a request. Yeah, but it didn't capture the sky color. The whole entire build. No, it's night. There was some kind of shit on it. You know when they had the flowers and you pick what color? I don't know how. It must have. I don't know. I'm fucking bummed about it. Day spent filming shit and it came out crapping. Bummer. Bummer. Absolute bummer. And it would have been cool to have somebody there that could mess around with like an EVP at the same time or just do a few things to, or even like, or even just walk with me near these old buildings so I didn't have to feel like I could be kidnapped at any moment. Uh, you can if you know like a Photoshop app. Huh, huh. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a look at it. But my phone's starting to die anyway, Rachel. But I appreciate it. Maybe next time I do it, you can I'll try to let you know ahead of time or something. If I can find anybody to go with me, you know, I can't earth like a bench or cart and yeah, I don't know what that means. Earth like a bench or car. Curse? Do you mean curse? I know. There's a lot of cursing in it too. Cause that's just so I was freaking again doing exploring on my own. When I go to scary places, I don't want to bring somebody who's not gonna get out of the car. I want to bring somebody who's gonna freaking walk around with me. You know, kind of defeats the purpose of going with somebody if they're just gonna sit in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, okay then. Uh, preoccupied with the boys' clubs. What do you mean? Preoccupied with the boys' clubs? I'm not preoccupied with the boys' clubs. I always tell the girls to uh, I always say for all the girls to come up on the panel and we'll do like a thing like we did with the girls that night, but they won't seem to come up. But I don't think I'm preoccupied with the boys club. It's anybody who comes in here I appreciate, whether they're female, male, transgender. I don't care. Yeah, well, I wish I lived closer to you, or you lived closer to me then, because freaking we could go together. But I need to find somebody who likes to go places like that. That's what I need to do. Find a different urban explorer kind of thing. But yeah, there's no boys club. It's just, you know, whoever wants to participate in the live stream. Kind of. Well, you should download them, Rachel, so people can see what kind of exploring you've been doing. That would be nice. That'd be cool. Anyway, so I'll be back on about 10 probably, and I gotta plug my phone in. Like I said, it's gonna die. So that's how much time I spent doing all those videos. I'm gonna be kind of shitty. Anyway, so I'll see you guys or anything who wants to be here tonight around 10 p.m. And I'm gonna plug my phone in right now. So peace, love, and tacos, Rachel, and anybody at Rachel, all those guys from Vern have passed, but I didn't. No, trust me, I didn't. I've talked to them on the phone and we've discussed things, but I just don't have your number, and they kind of left. I don't know. I don't want to. We'll talk about it whenever, because I don't want to. Maybe you can give me your number through the private chat or something later, and we could talk about it on the phone if you want. That would be fine. But anyway, I'm gonna end this before it dies, okay? So I will talk to you later. Have a great couple of hours till I see you again, Rachel. Okay? All right. Bye, guys, and everyone.